Hi guys, this is Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to part 48 of my Lower League 2 Champions League Challenge on FM2014 with Dover Athletic. If I haven't said that already, sorry, just not awake at all today, haven't had enough sleep, but never mind, let's get to it. Unfortunately, Muggins here forgot to save the game after we did the big two-parter, so I've had to go back and replay those two games. Got a win and a draw out of it though, and luckily no one seriously injured or the like, so managed to come through unscathed, and we are at the final league game of the season. Not particularly important for us as we have managed to get ourselves into the playoffs, that is guaranteed. It's pretty much now down to which position that we finish in. There is a chance to leapfrog Staines here potentially. Haven't got a chance to get in second though, so it's really a case of whether we play Staines or Bromley as to how the results go. Actually, Bromley could leapfrog us and put us in against Eastleigh, so I'll take that back. Maybe this game is a little more important than I'm treating it as, but pretty much want to make sure everyone's got good fitness going into the playoff double-header. It is the semi-final, which is played over 2 legs, and then the winner of that goes through into the final. So I've rotated as much as I can with my not very deep squad. Got 16-year-old Newman Duncliffe in goal. Across the back, we got Tom Ross, Sean Raggett, Teddy Ngoy and Terrell Forbes. I got Harry Milton in defensive midfield, Sawyer and Stone in central midfield. Bellamy's going to take the attacking midfield role as Alex Sadira sits on the bench. And up front we've got Sam McKindy, who I've decided I'm going to offer a contract and keep him in the rotation for strikers because he seems to have a head for goal. That's going to be the plan going forward. And Constantine Carter, the 17-year-old, who scored his opening goal when I stuck him up front in one of the 2 games that I've had to redo. So I'm going to stick him up there again and see what he can muster for us, the 17-year-old. Going forward, most of these players haven't actually earned new contracts going into the new season as of yet. Going to see where we end up as far as league position. But what I have also done in the break is change my staff around a little bit so that I've got on the scouting side and on the coaching side staff that are able to more accurately decide what sort of ability and potential the players have, i.e. the star ratings. As long as I choose the right backroom staff or the right scout to go and get the report for me, I'm going to get some half decent, half useful information. Doesn't mean I can rely on them, as has been mentioned in the comment section, but at least it's going to give me a bit of a helping hand because I am going to be looking to quite heavily rebuild this squad, whatever happens. And the only difference in which league we're in depends on the calibre of player that I can bring in and how high I'm going to set my sights. But that is the plan. We are going to see a fresh and new look Dover side going into the 2014-15 season as we get underway here against Hayes and Yedding with our rotated squad. See, Ruiz in goal for Hayes and Yedding was a Dover goalie for at least a season, possibly even 2, as Liam Bellamy goes for a long-range effort. Very good goalkeeper, was talked about as being one of the best in the league until they picked up Mitch Walker, and then he pretty much took that tag as Crane Stone goes high and wide, but only just on both counts and nearly took us ahead there. Safely into the gloves of Newman Duncliffe in goal. The 16-year-old managed to make a bit of a name for himself and kept clean sheets, a couple of clean sheets early on, and really kept his place between the sticks with Mitch Walker absent. He did what none of our other goalkeepers has managed to do during their time between the sticks, so I'm quite confident to throw him in there. Unfortunately for him, Mitch Walker's come back just in time for the playoffs and should be just about match fit, so probably not going to get to play too much of a part in it, but we'll see how that goes. Bellamy picks up, gets a chance to run, dinks it into the channel to Constantine Carter, who can dribble and is pretty quick. Got good fitness, but the rest of his attributes need some serious work, as can be shown by that attempted cross slash shot slash whatever that was supposed to be. Coming up to half time here, can we take a goal in with us? Sawyer and Bellamy, good bit of link-up play. Chance for a bit of an invention now, and Bellamy, chance to finish. Straight into the gloves of the keeper, though. Looks like we're going to go into the half-time interval at 0-0. Going to G the lads up and tell them to go for this. "15-year-old Tom Ross at left back, you saw there. Could be quite a useful player if he does develop a bit. Can play all across the back. Great save from Duncliffe. Smart save low to his left. Bellamy chance to whip one into Teddy Ngoy, who heads just over. A lot of power in that. Really worked his neck muscles. Half an hour left to play. Tom Ross picks up. Tries to dink one into the channel to Sawyer. Doesn't come off. Got Sean Raggett in central defence. In real life, Dover, he got himself sent off this weekend. Got in a bit of a scrap. But a great comeback win for the Dover. 1-0 down against Eastleigh. Brought it back to 2-1. I think it was Eastleigh they were playing anyway. Might be wrong on that. Teddy Ngoy, cheeky one, nibbles his ankle. Probably going to get a yellow card for that. And does, yeah, well deserved. Bit of a professional foul. Luckily that was disallowed for offside. Teddy Ngoy trying to strut back into defence and the free kick had already been taken. So I'm kind of glad that didn't stand. Gonna see how this play develops. Actually, I'm going to set it up now. So Nathan Elder and Alex Sadir are going to go up front. For the last 10 minutes, see if we can conjure up a goal. Ross to Sawyer. Tries to take on two defenders, doesn't come off with it. Bellamy, chance, draws a save from Ruiz. High looping ball in, bit of head tennis, and looks like it's going to come clearing in our direction. And switch it to attacking formation as well. Or attacking mentality, I should say. Try and get these final points if we can. Sawyer on the run. Spreads it to Elder. Pings it back in. And what a good link-up play that is. Unselfish stuff from both of them. Just drawing men away. Poking it off to the next player. And that is really good stuff. I'm looking forward to having Sawyer for a whole season next year. Because he's coming up with a few goals. For a player that just gets stuck in. Does what needs to be done. Mops up in midfield. Not one of the most creative players I've ever seen, but really does a job in there. And if you can contribute 10-15 goals to us as well, then all the better. Nathan Elder to Sawyer again. These two are going to try and link up for one more. Ball into Bellamy. And talking about a lack of creative play from Sawyer, that was a great little ball into the channel. I'll take it back. Tails are up now. Want one more goal if we can. Sawyer to Bellamy to Alex Sadira. Hits it on the volley. But sprays it just wide. And we'll take those 3 points very much. Oh, thank you very much. let's get to it. So that leaves us final league position then in 4th place. So that means we are going to be squaring off against Staines, who did, I think, beat us a couple of weeks ago. So that's maybe not the best sign, but over 2 legs, I'm feeling confident we'll be able to stick in enough goals. And that's coming up in 4 days' time in game time, but I'm going to get that one recorded straight away now. So I'm going to grab myself a drink because my throat is starting to give out on me. And after that, we will be starting with the playoffs. Catch you soon.